The Tennessee Volunteers began their final week of spring camp with the Tuesday practice at Haslam Field. The Vols have just one more practice remaining until the Dish Network orange and white game on Saturday, and head coach Lane Kiffin knows the Vols are ready to play.
The practice was very good, very physical. We had a couple fumble snaps that was disappointing, but for our guys to finish the way they did with the live goal line period, they're the first time we've installed goal line plays. I thought was really good. The defense won 6-2. And then they challenged back and forth and had 3 extra plays, and the offense won 3 in a row. So I thought their energy level was great, and they really responded to what we needed. And that was one great practice today, and not worried about Saturday.
Even though this is the final week of spring practice, many players are still fighting for a shot at first-team action. This is especially true at the middle linebacker position, where Coach Kiffin looks to find playmakers.
There is a lot of competition there. Rico's probably played the best of all the linebackers. We moved him to Sam to Will. That's usually in the system where to get the best playmaker goes. And that's where Derek Brooks played forever at Tampa. That's where you put your best player in the system and cover that back Rico in front of him. So he's done a really good job, and Nick's really doing a good job in the middle. And so guys are pushing guys a lot. There's a lot of open competition there. And with that position, when you go live, it's so important. We maybe wouldn't go as live if we had more figured out on our defense, but when it comes to it, that's what really matters when you go live, and do they make the play when they're right there. And so these drills are really important, as well as Saturday.
One player who's improved immensely this spring is Nick Reves. The son of legendary Vol kicker Fuad Reves started his career as a walk-on, but is now contending for the starting job at middle linebacker. He's enjoyed spring practice so far, and feels he's improved under the new coaching staff.
It's been good. It's been a big learning process. So much to learn. Every single day we're putting in new plays and new formations, things like that. So it's just been a crash course almost, just trying to get everything down and trying to be solid every time we rep it. Just remember that rep and go on.
Like all players, Reves is adjusting to a new position coach, but he says he and Lance Thompson have already made quite a bond.
It's been a lot of fun. He's a real high-energy guy, and he's a great teacher. He doesn't just tell you to do something, but he tells you why you should do something. So it's a real good learning process.
Also competing for the first nod at linebacker is Herman Lathers. Lathers is a freshman from Baton Rouge and working on getting more reps with the first team. Lathers says he can see a clear difference in the intensity of practice, and he believes Kiffin's pace will suit the Vols well in the fall.
Well, it's been a lot transition from outside last year to middle. It's like a bigger responsibility. You're like the quarterback of the defense. So for me, I got a lot to learn, a lot of checks to make pre-snap. It's been a real struggle. I think today was one of my better practices, but I'm constantly getting better.
Tennessee will hold the final practice on Thursday. The Dish Network orange and white game begins at 3 p.m. on Saturday at Neyland Stadium. For UTSports.com, I'm Roger Hoover.